Hello, I'm Melvin from Cre8tive Now. In this video, we'll be introducing our Cre8tive Invoice Generator system, which we believe that this will be able to help small businesses in their documentation work. You could look at the description section to move around to different sections of this video. Since the rise of e-commerce platforms like Amazon, Lazada, Shopee, we receive many feedbacks from micro or small businesses that they have issue or not sure how to generate receipt invoices for their sold products. That is the reason we introduced Cre8tive Invoice Generator system. This Cre8tive Invoice Generator system is built on Google Sheets and is aimed for micro and small businesses so that you don't have to subscribe to costly invoicing system that has a lot of features that you don't really need. This sheet is fairly easy and straightforward to use. You can use this as part of the e-commerce system which might not have official receipt or invoices for customer, or you can use it for other platform or offline transaction such as your own shop or even sales from WhatsApp. These sheets consist of simple automation such as save as PDF, save as record, add Google Contacts and email to customer, which we will cover it in the demo section afterwards. If you require more advanced features such as inventory management, customer records, sale records, income and expenses records, so on and so forth, please write in the comment section below so that we will complete the development of a complete all-in-one system as soon as possible, which will be sold separately. Let's continue with our installation process on Cre8tive Invoice Generator system. First, go to cre8tive.page.link/invoice and you should be arriving this page. Before I begin the installation process, please make sure that you purchase the add-on from our shop, which is shop.creativenow.com or Shopee Malaysia. After purchasing the system, you should be receiving one email stating that your access has been granted to your email address. And once you receive this email, you can proceed to the installation. After arriving the cre8tive.page.link/invoice, follow the steps stated inside the web and you should be having a complete system set up for you to use. Without further ado, I'll walk you through the step-by-step installation process. For the first step, press on the Make a Copy orange Add button on the right. After that, click on the Make a Copy. At this step, you are copying the whole Cre8tive Invoice Generator system to your Google Drive. And if you don't have a Google Drive or Gmail account, feel free to look under the description section and we'll be providing a link a video that dedicates to you on how to create a new Gmail account. So you should be getting this system in your Google Drive. And upon complete copying, you should see an Enter Passcode to Proceed pop-up box. For the next step, make sure to copy the Google Sheet URL which located at the above the web browser, the one that I highlighted. After that, go to cre8tive.page.link/generate. And if you are the first time to access our passcode generating system, you should be seeing this page. Click on the review permission and select the account that you have provided during your checkout for this system. And if you see this page, don't worry, click on the small advanced button below, scroll down to the bottom and click on Go to Untitled Projects. Go through the permission needed and click on Allow. After the authorization successful, you should be reaching the page that allows you to enter your Google Sheet URL. And if you see this page, don't worry, click on refresh. And if you keep seeing the same access error page, feel free to contact us. So paste the Google Sheet URL that you have copied earlier and click on submit. So once the passcode has been generated, please copy down the passcode and then paste on this box and click on yes. You should be receiving a verified pop-up box, and if you don't have any pop-up box, the verified pop-up box is not there, just refresh your sheet, and once the enter passcode pop-up is there, paste the passcode inside the box and click on yes. So once the passcode has been verified, you may continue to use the Google Sheet as long as you like. So before the automation can be worked, please authorize it by clicking on Save as PDF. So you will see this authorization required pop-up box. Click on Continue. Select the email account that you are using and repeat the step like just now. Click on Advanced, scroll to the bottom and click on Go to Cre8tive Invoice Generator. Read through the permission needed and click on Allow. And once authorization is successful, you can use the automation inside this Google Sheet. Now let's begin with Cre8tive Invoice Generator System Demo or User Guide. So go back to your Cre8tive Invoice Generator system. So with this system, the first thing you can do is you can change this type of document to receipt, quotation or purchase order by clicking on the wording. So in this demo, I'm going to use invoice wording. The second thing that you need to do is to change the information on the right hand side. So you can fill in your company registration number, your company name, business address, contact number, email and so on the right hand side. So for example, I can fill in my company name as my company ABC. If you have company logo, you can change it by clicking on the logo button, 3 dots on top right, and then click on replace the image to your company logo. And if you don't have any logo, you can just delete it. So coming up, the next thing will be you'll need to fill in the customer's company name or customer name on the bill to section. So just fill in whatever info that you have from the customer contact, customer email address, and so on. So I can fill in like company XYZ. So the address, I'll fill in a sample address. For the contact number, so these are all the example. For the email address, I'm going to put a test email address. So these two will be very important for you if you wish to use the add Google Contacts or email to customer function. The date will be mostly today, or you can change the date to any date that you wish to put. And for the invoice number, you can customize it as long as you like. So some of them do have some prefix on their invoice number based on your company, and some of them just have the numbering. So this one will be according to your requirement for your company. Next one will be adding the product code, description, quantity on your invoice. So example, for this item 1, I'll be adding the product code as item A, description probably Cre8tive invoice system. So for the quantity, you can put 3, and then for the unit price will be price of 1 unit of this item. So if I'm pricing this item as 5, then it will be 15 for quantity of 3, and you can put any discount that you like. So if you put it as discount 1, then the amount would be 14. And the other thing I would like to share with you is, if you are not from Malaysia and you would like to change the currency to your country's currency, just select all the currency part, click on format, numbers, more format, more currency, and you can choose whatever currency that you like. For example, I wish to change it to US dollar, so I just look at the US dollar sign and click apply. You will automatically change it to the currency of your country. So let's continue on this. You can add or delete whatever item that you like. So if you have only 2 items, you can just delete the rest. And if you are adding more items, please add it between item 1 and item 5, so that the formula would be added correctly. So to see whether if the formula is added correctly, look at the total, and the total should be the sum of all these items from H24 cell to H31. And if your item is not added in, please change the formula to add in. So let's continue. If you have any text, you can just directly put that here. For example, if you have digital text, you can put it as 6% of digital text, and what's the how much are you charging for the shipping. So you can I just put a number for you guys to look at it. So let me do it for more item. So no discount. Okay, so after adding all these items, you can put a small note here, or you can delete from it. So for your note here, you can put it as how do customer pay for you, or how long is the invoice valid, so on and so forth. So if you are not adding any notes, you can delete this section. Okay, so now I would like to show you the first function that automation that this invoicing system has is the save as PDF. So when you click on save as PDF, it will show you now downloading, and then if you have a pop-up block, please allow it. So you click on it again, and the file will be saved as PDF in your computer. So if you click on it, you will see the PDF version of this invoice saved in your computer. So the next thing you can do is you can put your PDF in your cloud storage system or for your own reference. And for the next part, save to record, the second function, this will help you to save a record to the record tab so that you remember that I have sent this invoice to the customer, and it will help you to record down every information such as the total price, total discount, shipping fee, tax, and so on, to which customer, and when is the date generated for this invoice. So this helps you in bookkeeping, allow you to have better records of your invoice. So on the next function, if you are going to email a PDF copy to your customer without downloading it, then you can click on the third function, email to customer. For this function to work, make sure that your B20 column or cell is added with the customer's email address. Only then you can use the third function. Click on the email to customer. It will directly bring you to the draft of your Gmail with all the information, the invoice attached as PDF to the draft email as shown in my screen. So you have all the information filled in correctly or template. From there, you can customize or add any wordings that you would like before sending it to the customer. And if you can't see this small pop-up window, you can go to the draft and click on the draft. So if you are seeing this type of interface instead of the pop-up, you can go to the draft and click on it. So it will be the same. So you can add whatever information that you like before sending it to customer. So when you are ready, just press send and it will automatically email to the customer. So as you can see, the email looks like this. So when customer click on it, they are able to see the PDF copy of the invoice. So let's go back to the invoice generator system. The fourth function that I would like to introduce you is add to Google Contacts. So in this function, you can add customers' email address and contact number directly to your Google Contact. So let me demo it. You just click on add Google Contacts and you should see that company XYZ or your customer's name has been added in Google Contacts. To look at the information, you can go to contacts.google.com, or if you can't remember, you can go to your Google Drive and then look at the 9 dots on the right and search for the contact and click on it. So it's the same. So you can see there's a label named Cre8tive Invoice. That will be the context that you added using our system. So you can see the customer name or customer company name is there with their email and phone number. So this automation helps you to simplify adding contacts, customers contact into your Google Contacts. And if you sync your Google Contacts to your phone or other devices, you should be seeing this contact appearing in your phone as well or other devices as well. And for the last function, clear customer data, this will help you to clear every data that you have regarding to this customer. So clicking on it will help you to make it a reset so that every item has been reset to their initial condition, except for your company information. And if you realize, after pressing the reset button, the invoice number will help you automatically to add 1 on top, so that if you are going for running number, you don't have to change it again. So that's all for my demo, and if you are interested, please purchase this system and make your life easier, your business better. Thank you for watching.